what I want to talk about in this short video is what I think tons of recruitment companies just get wrong. I worked for a company for many years, and all they talked about was KPIs and fees. Where are your fees? Where are your KPIs? And I just think this is fundamentally wrong. So I've just come off a coaching call with one of my team members, and what we talk about is how we do things. So this is how we look at the world. Fees at the top, activity in the middle, and then habits at the bottom. On the traditional way that many companies measure stuff is they just look at fees, they look at KPIs. How many interviews you've got, how many placements are you going to make? And that's also what they and often it's rewarding bad behaviour. If those KPIs have not come and fees have not come from a systematic, repeatable, predictable process. So let me just put this out there, and you tell me what you think about this in the comments below. In my view, what we as recruitment leaders, or you as a recruitment consultant just starting out in the business, we should be looking at the bottom half of that triangle. We've got good habits, essentially, is what we're talking about. Second stage, we've got the result of those habits, KPIs, interviews, client meetings, and so on. At the top of that come the results, i.e. in recruitment context, the fees. But so many companies just focus relentlessly, to use a word that I hate hearing now, but they just focus on the interviews and the fees without giving two jots about what we really should be measuring, which is daily habits. And remember, habits and discipline always trump motivation. Absolutely they do. So, to give you some tangible examples of what I've just been talking about, in that foundation, and it is a foundation, and this is getting stuff in your diary that you do every day. It's the Bible. Without fail. So, for example, BD planning time. You can't do BD if you don't plan to do it, right? You need to know who you're going to call. So business development planning time, business development time, candidate planning time, candidate calling time. For example, in this day and age, LinkedIn preparation, LinkedIn posting, reviewing our work, listening to our calls. How are we going to improve if we listen to our calls? Mail shots, when are we going to do those? Is it in our calendar? Is it in our diary? When are we going to prepare for those mail shots? Speculative profile sending. And by the way, if anyone ever tells you speculative CVs don't work, they're lying. They do work, period. When are we going to do those? When are we going to prepare to do those? And there's about 6 or 7 things in there. If you put those 6 in your diary, colour code it, and get it in your diary, and you do it religiously every day, without fail, then guess what happens? The KPIs, the interviews, the client meetings, the presentations, whatever, the outputs come naturally, because you're doing the foundation work, the habits, in a systematic, repeatable, consistent way, and because you, as a company, if you're looking at it from that perspective, because that's what you measure, then the KPIs and the fees look after themselves, right? That's what I think, and that's what I think most companies don't pay any attention to whatsoever. You let me know what you think, but just in this sort of monotonous way, saying how many interviews you've got, what fees have you got to invoice, without actually opening the bonnet and looking, is this person or is this team of people doing the basics every day, and do they do it every day, or are they slack days, and actually rewarding that daily behaviour of habits that lead to KPIs, that lead to fees. That, in my opinion, is going to be what it makes a successful recruiter. Well, I hope you found that interesting, and if you do, I'd really appreciate it if you'd click the like button, or smash as they say, and share the video and all that jazz, so all the YouTube algorithmy thing sends it to lots of other recruiters, headhunters, search consultants, whatever you call yourself, and I wish you a great day. Thanks for listening.